Yes, people. Welcome back to GNA TV. I'm your host, Jem, and let's cue the intro.
Don't know how I'm here, and it's you that I want to need. Feel your heartbeat, feel somewhere you're looking good. Feel your heartbeat, feel somewhere you're looking good.
Yes, people. Welcome back to GNA TV, and welcome back to that afternoon Prem show. I hope you're all well, wherever you may be doing on this miserable but gloomy Monday. I've got panelists. That are going to be joining us. We're going to be going through all the games from tomorrow all the way to Sunday, because let's be serious, it's a packed week of football, and I'm looking forward to it. I have got Indiana joining us. Man like Indiana, how are you, bro?
Good, man. Thanks for remembering my name. It's all good.
Why would I forget your name?
you were struggling to get it out of your mouth. No, I'm good, Gemma. You good?
Yeah, good, my bro, good. And we got Lambs. Lambs, welcome. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. I'm in a good mood today. I'm actually in a good mood today. I've actually had a very good day today. I've done a walk and a long walk, and then I've done a workout, had a shower, I've done some work for a couple of hours, and then I'm here with the community going live, so it's been a good day for me overall. Right, let's look at the chat. There's 19 people here already. This is cool. Please share
Have
the
they all
channel
hit the
on
like button though, Jem? Because
yes. 22 of you here right now. Please smash the like button before we move on. If you're new here, please subscribe, and also please share this video out there. Please, I appreciate it much. Please share the channel on your socials. Get the channel view. Smash the like button and be that Hulk. Yeah, be that Hulk, like Strip Bear says, people. Big up to you, very Velvet. Nice to see you here. Little Shay's back. It's been a while. My love for Tuchel is imaginable. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing a lot. Unimaginable. He's Velvet's a Liverpool fan, and he's gassed. We are getting centre backs, Ben Davies and Ozan Kabak. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, cool. I get you, bro.
How the mighty have fallen.
Gio's in the house, my boy Gio. How you doing, my bro? I hope you are well. Shout out to John Kai, who's in the chat with us as well. I hope you're well, John Kai. Big up to Daniel Wilkinson. Nice seeing you here as well, my bro. Shout out to Alex CFC. Big up to you. Strip Bear says we've got to beat Spurs. I agree. We need to slap them up. Give them a slapping. Yeah, Alex CFC. Strip Bear says lambs. Lambs. There's 30 of you here. Please smash that like button. Please share. Please subscribe. Right. So, hey, big up, Jem, Lambs, and Indiana. Big up to you, my man. How are you doing, Jem? Must beat that lot on Thursday. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. We got to do something on that. Big up to Will, who's in the house. Big up to Lincoln as well. The main mod. The main man at the football
Lincoln,
terrace.
I'm here too.
Do you know what I'd love to see, Jem? I think the Winter Surfer, Andrew, and Lincoln should have a boxing match, because just to sort out who is the best.
Imagine it.
Yeah, or a wrestling match, because Lincoln's really into wrestling, so that'd be a cool one. Lincoln, let us know if you're up for it, man.
Definitely, sounds like a plan. No days off. I need to get on the show. You will be on the show eventually, bro. We do many fan call-ins, which allow you to have your say. Tuchel Sexuals FC says, Will, yes. The Turkish VVD ready to pocket the fraud Sterling. Oh, here we go. It started. It has started. I think so many.
Liverpool actually needs to calm down.
Winter Surfer's up for it, Indiana.
Yeah, he said Street Fighter rules. I can see it.
Right, so let's delve into the games this week. There's so much going on, so much going on. I'm just going to share my screen with you, beautiful people, right now. Give me 2 seconds. Right, we're going to start off with the first game tomorrow. Sheffield United versus West Brom, the battle of relegation. And if we scroll down to the bottom, I mean, it's looking peak, isn't it? 21 games, both of them. They've both won 2. Drawn 6 for West Brom. Drawn 2 for Sheffield United. Lost 17 West Brom. and lost 12. Sheffield United. This is a flick of a coin in Indiana. Who's going to win this tomorrow?
West Brom. Big Sam.
Straight up. Why Big Sam?
Because I think defensively they'll be very sound, and I think if anyone's going to nick it, it will be West Brom. I really do. Big Sam knows he's got to take. He's done this so many times. He's got to specially beat the teams in and around him in the relegation zone. So, yeah, I just back them to win the game.
Yeah, Real Chris says Sheffield United will win. Look, there's 31 of you here. Please smash the like button, but also let me know while we're going through these games. Let me know who you think's going to win and why. I want to know. Tell us. Sheffield United, West Brom, Lambs. Who you going for?
It's an interesting suggestion from Indiana because I'm going the other way. I actually fancy Sheffield United for this one. Their recent form, the last couple of games, it's almost kind of like, you know, they've been shot to life and they're kind of realizing, okay, like if we don't start picking up points, we're definitely gone. So it's kind of do or die. You know, West Brom will be defensively well drilled, but let's not lie, Sheffield United will also be pretty well drilled as well. I mean, Chris Wilder is a good manager, in my opinion. I think he's a better manager than Sam Allardyce. I actually I think if Sheffield pick up the points for this one, then they could see themselves as possibly having a chance of getting out of the relegation zone. And I think it's going to be, it'll probably be like a 1-0, something like that. But I fancy Sheffield. I think Indiana's still salty from that defeat.
Did you hear what the news about that today? Have you heard about that? They've come out and said that Sheffield United's goal shouldn't have stood and Martial should have.
Oh, sour grapes. Anyway,
I'm just saying they should have. You can't change it now, and it's still not a win, is it? It's still not a win. That would have been a draw. Still not good enough.
Well, you know,
right,
Sheffield United.
You're still in the title race.
Sheffield United's not for everyone.
I never said that.
Sheffield United's not for everyone, bro. Just remember that. It's not for everyone.
Knows me a table, Gem.
We're coming. Don't worry about us. Winter Service says 1-0. Real Chris says Sheffield United because they beat Man United. He said 2-0 Sheffield United, says Daniel. We've got Messi. Is that Messi B? Sheffield should put the same performance against United. Well, Will says 0-0. Thinks it's going to be a draw. John Kai, JK says West Brom 2-0. Everyone is saying Sheffield, but Indiana, who will be right? Everyone is saying Sheffield, but Indiana, who will be right? Is what Real Chris says.
Well, I'm backing myself because I said it.
Yeah, United fans are making excuses. Yeah, I agree with that. There's 38 of you here. Please smash the like button and give us your views on this game. For me personally, I'm going to go with a draw. I mean, it's not going to do much in terms of the bottom of the table. If you look at it, I mean, it is actually. Sheffield United are on 8 points. West Brom are on 12. Wow. They'll both stay where they are. Unless West Brom win, they'll go above Fulham, who I don't know who are playing who yet. We'll find out very soon. But I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for a stalemate. 1-1 is what I'm going for on that game. We're going to move on. And the next big game at 6 o'clock tomorrow is Wolves versus Banter FC, Arsenal. So when I look at the table, you've got Arsenal in 10th on 21 games. 31 points, working their way up slowly. And you look at Wolves, look how the mighty have fallen based upon last year. Look, 21 games, 23 points. How far are they from the bottom is the question.
They picked up a lot of draws as well.
8 points.
In the games they normally win, though. They're the games they normally win. Like Jota's a massive miss.
Jota's
Jimenez is a big miss. Doherty.
What are your views on this game and who are you expecting to take this win?
Well, I expect Arsenal to win because they're back. But Nuno's a great manager. They've got a great side. I think they're gonna click eventually. They will click eventually, Wolves. I can't see them like getting relegated or anything. I think you have to say Arsenal win the game in the form they've been on. I think you'd have to say that. So I'd say 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. Ram, I've just sent you the link now. There's 46 of you here. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And please give us your views on the game that we're watching right now. Wolves versus Arsenal. Tell us your views. Lambs, what are you saying?
Yeah. As much as it pains me to say it, I do think Arsenal will probably win this game, especially if they have certain players like Saka, Tierney. Those are very important players because I feel like in the game against Manchester United, you could see that they were creating chances, but they just weren't clinical in the final third. And when they had that great chance that fell, you'd want like any other player to take that chance except for Willian, and unfortunately, it fell to him.
Yeah.
So I think as long
And
as
if
they have those players back, like Wolves will set up with like a real low block, similar to how they set up against us. So it won't be easy for Arsenal, but I feel like if they have those players back, they will be able to break through the lines. And I think Arsenal will probably win maybe like 2-1. It will be close.
Yeah,
Wicked.
I agree. I think
Fair
if
enough.
Partey starts shooting at the goal instead of the corner flag, they got a chance.
Well, look,
Indiana,
Igal is with
Oh,
us.
Igal's here.
I'm gonna come to
I didn't
Igal.
realise.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to Igal very, very soon. I'm just gonna go through some of these chats. 3-1 Arsenal is what John Kai says. We have got 2-1 Wolves, says Daniel Wilkinson. And do you know what, Igal? It's perfect timing for you, my man. We're talking about Wolves and Arsenal tomorrow. Wolves are not on the greatest of form. They're declining. Arsenal are on their way up. If we look at the table where Arsenal are at the moment, they're sitting in 10th. They're on 31 points. A win could push them above both of us, really. I don't know what your goal difference is like. Actually, no, it wouldn't push us above Chelsea, but it'll push you above Everton. How confident are you, Igal, going into this game tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure it pushes us above you and
by 1
Tottenham.
point. Yeah.
By 1 point.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 1
So
point.
we
Sorry,
say,
and Tottenham. So you'd go up to 5th. Let me know.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you
Can
go.
you show me where Wolves are on the table? Because remember, everyone was
Wolves
saying
are it's declining, bro. Look, 23 points. Declining.
guys
And
thought
look at their
Wolves,
recent form. They haven't
guys
won a
thought
game.
Wolves had a better team than Arsenal, Chelsea, all these things. What Wolves had was they had a really good starting 11, and Nuno Espirito Santo is a really good manager. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. He's one of the managers that I thought we should have looked at after we sacked Emery. And you know what? I would have been happy if we got Espirito Santos. But right now we have Arteta, and I'm happy with Arteta. What I'll tell you guys is, I think this is going to be a game where we show that Wolves are currently struggling, and Arsenal are under momentum. And I feel like we're going to go into their house and beat them 2-0, just based on our recent form, our recent performances, and the fact that Wolves have been struggling against teams from the bottom of the table and teams at the top of the table recently. Since that Chelsea result, they haven't been themselves.
No, I hear you. And we've got Ram, who must be so excited because they've just signed 2 centre backs, and we will be coming to Liverpool very soon. Look at that smile on his face. But Ram, what are your thoughts on Wolves and Arsenal tomorrow, bro? Who do you think's going to take it?
Look, it's going to be. I think the loss of Raul Jimenez has been heavily understated by a load of fans. Like, the guy is so integral to that team. He's probably the most important player for Wolves compared to every other player in the Premier League. The guy is an incredible number 9 striker for them. And they've got Willian Jose, who's decent at best. Is really depending on those wingers, how they play. So Padenza and Neto have to have a game of their lives if they're gonna get a victory tomorrow. But it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a draw. Honestly, it's gonna be a dull draw.
Yeah, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Big up to Elite KJ in the chat. It's a Spurs game in hand over Arsenal could be big. I'm gonna go with an. Okay, don't make me laugh at the other. I'm gonna go with a draw tomorrow. I think Arsenal won't lose. I don't think Arsenal are gonna lose. I think they're in good form at the moment. I think Wolves need a win. The Wolves are very organised. They're hard to break down usually. You don't score many goals against them. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw for the Arsenal and Wolves, or the Wolves and Arsenal game.
Undefeated since they beat us, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You should do a competition with predicting results between the panel each week. 1 point for getting results right, 3 points for getting it spot on, and 0 points for not getting. I mean, it's a good idea, bro. That's a really good idea, actually. Maybe we could get an agreed panelist and do that. It'd be quite interesting. It would be more competitive. But moving on from this Wolves game, because there's so much football this week to get through, all the way from Tuesday to Sunday. We've got Indiana's Manchester United versus Southampton, 8:15 tomorrow. Indiana, looking at where you are at the moment, you're 4 points behind. Obviously, the loss against Sheffield United and the draw leaves you with only 1 point in 6. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, Southampton are declining, aren't they? Let's be serious as well. Looking at where are they?
Yeah,
I wouldn't, down there as well.
I wouldn't bank on a win, but we've been moving in the right direction. Loss, then a draw, so a win. Now we here's the thing: we should be winning that game. So when you look at it, we should be winning that game. Let's not lie. So I'm gonna go for a 2-1. 2-1 United.
2-1 United. Edison Cavani.
Who else is going to play up front? It won't be Martial, will it?
Lambs.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say, I think United will win this, especially given their performances in their last 2 Premier League games. They will be looking to bounce back real quick. The thing about Southampton is I do feel a bit bad for them, because it's not like they've been playing bad. With Arsenal, they got the early goal in the game, but obviously fair play, Arsenal came through and they did deserve the win in the end. But I feel like they maybe should have nicked a draw or something over the weekend. I thought Ings was a bit unlucky with that. But I suppose, that's the rule. That's the rule. Offside is offside. But I don't think United should. I think Ollie, when he's setting up the team, he definitely shouldn't underestimate his opponents, because Southampton are a good team. It's not going to be an easy game, but I do think United will get back to winning ways. So United will win. It won't be easy, but I'm gonna go for 2-0 actually.
2-0. Fair enough. Gal had to leave us, unfortunately. He said he had to cut, which is cool to my boy. Ram, what's your thoughts on this game, bro?
If I'm not mistaken, I think Southampton have a very good record at Old Trafford, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
They've proven to be a bogey team.
What are records for, Ram?
Yeah, I know. But I feel like it's not going to be as clear cut. I think it might be a 1-1 draw, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of draws this week.
Fair enough.
I see a lot of draws this week.
I think Man United are going to bounce back. I think they need a win. I think this is a kind of game. I think they're coming up against a Southampton team who are on the decline. Do need a win themselves, which could make them dangerous potentially. But I just think Man United only getting 1 point out of 6. They really need a big win. You can't let Man City get away. Look, 41, 44. And they've got a game in hand as well, Man City. So for me, I think Man United will go and win this, and I think they'll win this 2-0. And I'm going to go with Fraud Varney for one of them, and
that's such
Pogba
a terrible name. You're better than that. You are.
I knew you would hate that,
Gem. Now, do you know what it is with Man United? Though we're in a top 4 race, not a title race. Let's be honest. That's always been the case. We've started badly. We had a great run, and now we've dipped. And that's going to happen when you don't have anything past your first 11. And even then, the first 11's a bit sus, isn't it?
Yeah, we move on to Newcastle versus Palace. I mean, again, a battle of the bottom, isn't it? Or mid-table, should I say? Palace are sitting in 13th. They played 21. They've got 26 points. They've won in the last 5 games. They've won 2, drawn 2, lost 1, which is not too bad. And then you look at Newcastle on 22 points. They've lost 4 and won 1. I mean, that's pretty poor, isn't it? Newcastle are at home as well. Indiana, what are you saying? Brucey going to do it? Brucey masterclass?
No. It's back-to-back wins. Got to be joking. Palace. I think it'd be Palace. And, but it'd be tight. There'd be like a goal in it. Maybe a 1-0.
A 1-0 Palace. Okay, cool. Lambs?
I actually fancy either a draw or possibly Newcastle to nick it. I just feel like, given their recent run of form, it's not like they haven't created chances. It's just, we know Newcastle fans and their anger towards Steve Bruce and his non-existent tactics, and it's just dull style of play that's just not getting the best potential out of the squad of players that he has. And it's so frustrating to watch because you can see with the right tactics, like under correct management, this Newcastle team should possibly be maybe around 9th or 10th place. They should be higher than they actually are, to be honest. You know, they should be probably around where Southampton is, to be fair. And it's just such a shame. But, you know, they're coming off the back of a well-deserved win against a pretty good team. So I think they're going to continue the momentum. I'm either going to go for a 1-1 draw or Newcastle nick it 2-1.
Nice. 55 of you here. Please smash that like button and please subscribe if you're new to the channel. I see in the chat there's a lot of new faces, which is nice. It's nice to see. So appreciate a sub, please, on that. Ram, what are you saying?
Like I said before, man, this game week is going to have a load of draws, and I see another draw here, bro. I see a 2-2 draw. I think there's going to be some goals in this game. So yeah, 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. I'm going to go for draw as well, actually. I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think Palace are going to run away with it. Ability FC, you know, they're going to need people like Zaha to turn up. But at the same time, Newcastle have got a very good Callum Wilson. Even though they're playing bad, he's actually had quite a good season for them, isn't he? Scoring all their goals. So for me, it's like, it's going to be tough. So I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. Christian's saying he's loving the trim as well, Ram.
I didn't get no trim. If you look at the back, it's devastating. It is devastating.
Subscribe to this wonderful channel, yeah. So yeah, no, I appreciate it. Let's move on. And it's on Wednesday. We've got Burnley versus Manchester City again. This is going to be, I think, a walk in the park. But Indiana,
I don't think Burnley score too many past them.
I mean,
I think. Listen, I need Burnley to win. Not only because Man City are above us, but because I just hate Man City. So, Man City fall apart and Burnley nick it on a 1-0. I'm gonna will it into existence. Nick it on a
1-0. That's a real big. That's just. I think that's more hoping than anything, to be honest.
Completely. That's dreaming. That's wishing.
We've got Real Chris saying Man City 3-0. Some people saying 4-0. DJ Sav says 2-1. What are you saying, Lambs?
I mean, as much as I'd love to see that happen too, and I'm not saying it's not impossible. I think City are gonna roll them over, aren't they? I'm gonna go for 3-0.
3-0. Ram?
Yeah, I can't see anything past a City win. Like City was going to create a load of chances. I think Nick Pope is going to have a game of his life, but City going to win 1-0.
City going to win 1-0. We've got Jeremy saying 1-0 Burnley. Again, it seems like all the Man United fans are wishing, aren't they, and hoping for them to lose. I think Man City are going to win. I think it's going to be a 2-0.
That's not even because of where they are. That's just because it's City. Like everyone would love to see City be halted, and everyone else can climb up the table. Do you know what I mean? Like West Ham might be a top 4 side soon.
Stephen, at the moment. Sorry, man, it's a closed panel at the moment, bro. But we are doing a fan calling show, so we'll look to be getting other people on. 3-0 Man City is what Stephen says. Burnley are hard to break down though, and they struggled against Sheffield, is what Offshar says. Like I said, I expect them to win. There's not much more to say with that. I think they'll win and they'll continue with their great run of form at the moment. Moving on to Fulham versus Leicester. Now, this game for me excites me because they ain't got no Vardy. They seem to be struggling a little bit more so without him. And then you look at Fulham, who for me should not be down here. I don't even know. They're working their way up slowly, but I mean, they're on 14 points. They're miles away from Brighton. They've got a game in hand, though. So, Indiana, Fulham or Leicester? Fulham are at home.
Leicester. I don't think Brendan Rodgers lets this happen again. They just come off the back of a loss. James Maddison scores the winner. I think they win 2-0.
2-0 is that? Okay, cool. Lambs?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Fulham is I feel really bad for them because they don't play badly. They do try and create chances. Not so often, obviously, they don't see much of the ball, but they do create chances here and there. I mean, the issue with them is that they don't take their chances, and against better oppositions, they do take their chances.
Yeah.
So sometimes, even when they put it like their absolute all, they end up taking away a draw when maybe they should have gotten a win. And a draw is just not good enough if you want to survive. So I think personally, Fulham is still going to get relegated this season. Again, yeah, it does look like Leicester are starting to bottle it the same way that they did last season. And again, I don't know if it's a mentality thing. This is, again, where people will start questioning Brendan Rodgers. Like, does he have the minerals again to manage higher teams above Leicester? And I don't think so. I think that club is probably just about perfect for his level. I unfortunately for Fulham though, I just don't see Leicester losing this game after what happened against Leeds. I'm gonna go for 2-1 Leicester.
Well, if Leicester win, if they beat Fulham, all right, they go again above Liverpool. All right, they're on the same game. They're on the same games. They actually go above. Well, they won't actually because Man United are playing before them, aren't they? So
yeah,
they'd actually go above Liverpool for now anyway. Leicester, they're playing well this season, aren't they? Really. I mean, do you see an upset there, or do you expect them to come back, mate, and win this?
I don't think they'll come back yet. I think what I'm interested in is that midfield battle. Like, you got a couple of technical players at Leicester, got quite a lot of workhorses in Fulham, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it pans out. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
I hear you. I'm going to go with. I think it's going to be a hard game for Leicester. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be a draw as well. I think it's going to be a lot of draws, like Ram said earlier. I think it's going to be a 1-1 as well. I think Fulham are, under Scott Parker, they're playing well. Do you know what I mean? They are playing well. It's weird that they are in the position they're in. Do you know what I mean?
So lack of quality with them.
They should be 20th. The quality of players that they have, and they're not. So Scott Parker must be doing something right.
Yeah. Do you think? Do we expect Fulham to get relegated? Or do we still think that they will go?
I personally thought Scott Parker will get them out, will keep them adrift, like on the last day. But I wouldn't be surprised if they got relegated. So yeah, I think they are where they are because of the quality of their squad.
It's looking peak from at the moment. They're on 14 points. If they did win tomorrow and push them up to 17. That leaves them four odd points behind, isn't it? Or a bit more, 5. So I mean, it's not a massive gap. There's still a lot of football to be played. I'd like Fulham to stay up though. I like watching them actually. They're quite a good team to watch as well. So it is what it is. But we move on to another big game: Leeds versus Everton. Leeds are at home. Leeds with a massive win recently as well. Against Leicester, wasn't it? Was it Leicester they played recently and they beat them, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Let's have a look at where they are at the moment. Everton are sitting on 19 games, which gives them another 2 games in hand, or 1 game in hand after tomorrow on 33 points. So a win could push them up to, where West Ham are. And Leeds on 29 points, 2 points behind Arsenal, won the last 3 out of 5, lost 2. Indiana. An upset for Everton, or do you expect Everton to beat Leeds?
I expect Everton to beat Leeds. I expect Ancelotti to pick out Leeds' weak points. I really do. I think that will be. There'll be goals in it. I'm gonna go with a high scoring game. Actually, I think it could be quite end to end this game. I'm gonna go with a 3-2 Everton.
Fair enough. 3-2. Before we continue, 60 of you here, please smash the like button. Please subscribe. And we appreciate your support and being here with us as well. But Lambs, on to you.
I have to agree with Indiana, to be honest. I think this is going to be end-to-end stuff. Like, You've got two very, very good managers coming up against one another. One of them, well, I don't know, they both kind of play like quite attacking football, to be honest. I do feel like Ancelotti's probably a little bit more intelligent in terms of like knowing how to defend. I think that's probably what's let Leeds down a lot this season is their defensive ability, because they've scored a lot of goals, but they've conceded a lot of goals as well. But they have played very well up against like serious opposition this year, so they are not to be trifled with. I think it's gonna be goals, but I think it's gonna be a draw. So I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, people were in the chat predicting some high scores. 3-1 from Christian, 3-2 with Leeds from Strip Bear, 2-1 we got here from the Chelsea boy, 1-2-3-4. DJ Sav says 2-1 to Everton. Ram, what do you think, bro? Ram?
Muted.
I think you're muted, bro. You're muted.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just was saying I agree with everyone. I think it's going to be end to end, but I have a feeling that everyone's just going to fluff their lines. They're just going to smash it over the bar or put it wide. It's going to be wasteful, and I think there will be a goal. And I think Everton will win 1-0.
Fair enough. Ram's gone for a low-scoring win. I'm going to go with some goals. I'm going to go for a 4-3 Leeds, not Everton.
Wow.
Leeds.
That's a big call.
I'm going for it.
That sounds like a really entertaining game.
Yeah. I'm going for it because I actually think Leeds they're excited. They only know one way style to play, and Everton have got goals in them because they've got good players as well. So I think if Leeds score the first goal, then Everton will score, then Leeds will score, then Everton will score. I just think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be like back and forward. But yeah, it could be. It would be interesting. Alex says 3 Leeds. I think he was 3-0. Winter Service is 5-0 Everton. He hates Leeds, doesn't he?
He does.
He does.
He really
3-0
does.
Leeds. 2-1 from Stephen for Everton. 1-1 draw, says Daniel. Quick Gooner says 6-1 Everton is going to dip up Leeds. I think 38 likes. Get it up to 50, guys. Please, we appreciate you. There's 55 of you here. Please get us to 50 likes. 10-10 is what Velvishwan says. 8-0. 8-0? Maybe no. That's a big score, isn't it? 8-0. 2-0 to the Toffees is what Little Shade says. But yeah, let's move on to the next game. And the next game up. So much football, guys. So much football to go through.
So much.
You just don't stop. We're going to go on to Aston Villa v the West Ham, the two claret clubs, I call them. That could be a really big game. Aston Villa at home. West Ham are sitting in 5th on great form under David Moyes. Played 21 on 35 points as well. And you look at Aston Villa, have probably still got games in hand. They have one more game in hand. They're on 32 points. Their form's not as good as West Ham's. Indiana, who are you going for?
For me, this is the biggest game. This is the biggest game of the week. It could go either way, but we're forgetting about one guy, and I think Jesse Lingard. If his debuts have always been good in competitions, so if his debut's good for West Ham, that could tip it the other way. I really think it could. It's gonna be a case of the midfield battle in there really, and exploiting the back line. So I'm gonna give it to Villa though. I'm gonna give it to Villa, and it's gonna be a 2-1.
Well, you just said what Real Chris said there. He's gone for a 2-1 as well. He thinks Villa will win 2-1. You've got Johnny Boy says 1-1. 10 goals. 10 goals. Grealish is what Offshot says. Lambs, who are you going with?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a real close one. Here we have two teams who finished off the back end of last season not in very good positions. They've both gone out and invested wisely in both transfer windows, and you can see the differences it's made to to their squad, and deservedly so. They are where they are in the table of the season because of their form in recent games and some fantastic results that they managed to get against some teams. At the moment, I do think Aston Villa, with some of the players that they have, just about edge West Ham. But again, West Ham have made some great signings as well. Like Indiana said, we can't really rule out Jesse Lingard. Like he's still got some legs on him. He's still got some technical ability, and I do believe he has something to contribute to this West Ham team. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. Actually,
Cool.
3-1 Villa.
Well, you know what? What's funny about this, right? I'm looking at the chat and it's so mixed. It's such a hard game. It's literally a flick of a coin. This game. It could go any way.
It is the biggest
Cam's
game,
in the
Jim.
chat as well. Big up, yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. Big up to Cam, who's in the chat. He goes for a 2 draw. Cam, if you want to jump on, bro, drop me a text on WhatsApp and I'll send you the link, bro. We've got Grealish gets 200 goals and assists. Is it?
I think it's 0 button stuck, man.
Draw. India. Draw. I hope so. I'll call it 2-2. We've got here. Trippier says 2-1. It's Laps says, how you doing? It's Laps, I am cool, thank you. Ram, what's your thoughts on this one? Bit of Matty Cash special. What we going for?
You know how it is, bro. You know how it is. But I think do you know what I'm excited about? The aerial duels between Thomas Soucek and Tyrone Mings. That's gonna be exciting to watch. Just them two battling out. But for me, I think it's gonna be 2-0. I think Jack Grealish is gonna get a goal and assist tomorrow on Wednesday. That's what I think.
That's what you're excited about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about seeing the creativity each end. Like, I think they play really quick football. It's great to watch.
I'm now accustomed to it by Aston Villa. You know how it is. I'm accustomed to it.
Yeah. Looking at the chats, you've got 3-2 West Ham. I mean, it's back and forward here. Honestly, when the server's gone 3-3, Christian said Grealish versus Lingard. You got 2-2 draw from Daniel. You got 3-0 from Velvishran. He reckons hat trick. Alex says 2-2. Stephen says 2-0. Little Shade says 1-1. Quick Gunner says 2-0 Villa. Game done first half. Grealish lights up. 2-2 from It's Laps. 2-2 from I mean, there's so many. I'm going to go with West Ham. I'm going to go with West Ham, and I'm going to say West Ham are going to win 2-1. I honestly think West Ham can beat Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa have got good technical players, and if they turn up, they can cause anyone problem. But I think West Ham are a good team at the moment. They're playing as a team, and they're playing very well. 40 likes, just 10 more. Yeah, please, people, push us to 50. There's 60 of you here. Please smash that like button. Did you enjoy the Royal Rumble, Winter Surfer? I don't know what Daniel's talking about there. He's talking about wrestling.
Don't get me started on wrestling, man. It's just last of the summer. It's last of the summer wine with steroids and tight pants, man.
Right, we move on from that comment. We're moving on to Liverpool versus Brighton, 8:15 on Wednesday, and it looks like Liverpool are back in it, Indiana. They're back. They're on 40 points. Played 21. They're playing against the Brighton team, which have to scroll all the way down to the bottom to try and find them. Oh yeah, look, Brighton 21. They beat Spurs though. They beat Spurs. Would Brighton get a bounce from that, Indiana? And what are you expecting?
Spurs are frauds. Liverpool are dead, but they should beat Brighton. They should beat Brighton. God forbid Brighton win this game.
I know.
Yeah, I think Liverpool should win this game comfortably. They're the champions. I'm going to say best team in the world right now should be 4-0 Liverpool. I expect nothing less.
Wow.
You've got the best forward as well. You've got Mo Salah. I was told yesterday he's the best forward. Come on.
Yeah. I get that. But 4-0. You don't see that very often. You know what I mean?
Lambs, what are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, as crazy as this season is, and as much as I'm looking for another epic like shock result from Brighton, I think Liverpool have got this. They needed those wins to kind of get them back to that mentality, and I feel like even with the gaps that they have been, they still have an amazing squad. We can't deny that. It's still clock tactics. It's still, that fast attacking style of play, and they're always going to create chances. I mean, I was watching that game and it was against West Ham, and it was just they were just relentless on the attack. It was just Liverpool coming again and again and again and again. And while I think Brighton will create some chances, we all know Brighton don't really tend to take their chances. They'll miss them a lot.
Yeah.
And I think against a Liverpool team in Anfield, you're not even going to get that many chances to begin with. So when you do get them, you should take them. And I don't think Brighton will be clinical when it comes down to it. So I fancy Liverpool for this game. But Rams, God forbid, if Brighton win this game, you just need to just turn off your notifications, just take a break from social media, because, oh my God, all of these guys are coming for you.
We're talking about that, Ram, look, I mean, you win tomorrow, you go on to 43 points. Obviously, depending on what Man United do against Southampton, because obviously they're playing before you could go above them. Just depends what happens. They need to win, Man United, basically. Are you confident in beating Brighton, or do you think Brighton might cause you a little upset?
I think because it's at home, I am very, very confident. I don't think it's going to be as clear cut as everyone says it is. I think it will be routine, but we will give them chances because we are Liverpool, and that's how we do it. I don't know why, but we give the opposition chances. But I think it's going to be a 2-0 victory to Liverpool.
That would be
just
a weak
Fair enough.
to let you guys know that Ben Davies and Ozan Kabak have agreed terms, so they're going to be joining.
You got my fellow Turk. You got my fellow Turk over with you, yeah.
Yeah.
So look, Ben White's. How happy are you, Ram, with them signings? How happy are you with them signings?
Ben Davies, when I heard it, I was like, "Oh God, no! I don't want this," because we already got Nat Phillips, who's at that level. But then when we signed Kabak, he's played Bundesliga football for 3 or 4 seasons, so he knows how to play in like big games and stuff like that. So I'm content with them. Yeah, I'm very content.
Fair enough. Man like Cam's joined us. Cam, how are you, bro?
What's
You
going
right?
on? What's going on? Big up panel. I'm doing all right. House under construction, chilling. Yeah, man,
Fair
I'm
enough.
doing well.
What's your thoughts on this game, bro? Obviously, I know you want Liverpool to lose. But
Of course, I want them to
behind you at one point.
lose.
What do you think?
But it should be routine. It should be routine. I mean, I do think Brighton will score, but I think it'll be like 3-1. I think especially if Mane doesn't play. For some reason, you guys look better without Mane recently. So I think if Mane doesn't play, it'll be a routine win, 3-1. Should be easy. If it's not, like Lambs is completely right. If it's not, Rams just hide away for a bit. If you guys lose this game, that'll be the biggest upset of the season. Never mind anything that's happened, but like other than Sheffield United, yeah, sure, whatever. But based on the timing of it, like where Liverpool has a chance to kind of get back into everything, if they lose this game, that's rough.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. David's joined us. David, how are you, my man? You good?
I'm good.
David, good timing, man. You come on for the Liverpool and Brighton review. What are your thoughts on the game, and can Brighton cause an upset?
I'm going 2-2. I'm going 2-2. I'm not as convinced as everyone. Like they are the favourites still for the league. However,
well,
Brighton are a better team than people give them credit for, and they just need to finish chances. They create a lot of chances in games. They just need to finish them. And when you come up against Liverpool, everyone wants to beat Liverpool, so they focus even more. They're just they're literally gonna sweat out as hard as they can. So I'm going controversial. This is more hope than anything. Liverpool should win, but I'm going 2-2 draw.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. There's 68 of you here. Please smash the like button. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Man like Prime is in the house. Prime, you there?
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
We,
Yes,
how you
Prime.
doing,
Prime's
Prime? How are you?
always
Prime,
loaded, man.
we're reviewing the Liverpool and Brighton game. We're reviewing the Liverpool and Brighton game, bro. What are your thoughts on this one?
I'll be honest. I didn't watch the game. You say
Hasn't
you're
happened.
reviewing
No
the
one's
game.
watched the game.
You said you're
No,
No
reviewing.
preview.
No,
Preview.
no.
He did say review,
Who
but
do
he
you
meant
think's going to
preview.
win? Preview, yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a draw. Liverpool are still favourites, and if they don't win the league, it's embarrassing. But they've been so bad, so I think it'll be a draw.
Yo, the Chelsea fans are haters.
I think
How am I
emotion
hating?
Chelsea fans hate his
over
story, Cam.
judgment, innit?
They're all right.
How am I hating? Liverpool are still the favourites for me. They have been
I
all
think-
season.
It's all emotion over judgment in it. So
Yes, no, it fully is. It fully is. I'm not gonna stray away from it. I just want you guys to drop points. That I'm not.
End
gonna
of the day,
It's
I'm
not
going to go over
emotion.
Liverpool. I'm going to go.
Rams, this is
I'm going to go over Liverpool win.
the first
I
time
think
this
they'll win
season I
comfortably.
predicted Liverpool to drop points. So it's not emotion.
Fair enough.
no.
Listen, I'm going to go over Liverpool win. I think they're going to win 2-0. I think they'll comfortably win that game. There's not much more to say to it as well. Now we're going to move on to the big game, the biggest game, I would say, of the week, which is Tottenham versus Chelsea. Tottenham are sitting in 6th. Obviously got a game in hand. They're on 33 points. Chelsea have played 21 games and are on 33 points. I'm going to start with you, Indiana. Who are you going for, bro?
I don't think that is the big game. I still think the Villa West Ham will be the big game, be the best game to watch. Spurs are
But it's
dead.
big to us, right? It's the biggest one for us. So just this.
Oh, because you support Chelsea. Okay, all right. So Spurs aren't a top 6 side; they're an above 7th side. Let's get that straight. They shouldn't have top anywhere near their name. They've won nothing. Chelsea, they got a new manager bounce. So David's already seen tactics in the first 2 minutes of the first game. So maybe he's got a different opinion to me. But they got the new manager bounce right now, so they're all happy. This is the sort of game that Werner could light up. So I don't think Spurs have Harry Kane either. So let's go with a. I think you could easily get a 3-0 win. Spurs have all.
Really? You're that confident? Okay.
He just
Okay.
dropped. He just dropped out. He dropped out.
That's
3-0.
Did he drop
To
out?
be fair though, that game.
All right, fair
when
enough. We move on.
It should have been 3-0.
Go on, man.
That game we played against Spurs, it should have been 3-0, but Højbjerg decided to score an absolute banger. So it's not a reaching shout, you know.
You guys are way better than Chelsea. That's not even a fair comparison.
Oh, yeah.
The new manager bounce.
Not even
but it's not. Yeah, but it's not like it's like that's like saying, when West Brom got their new manager, like the manager bounce ain't that strong. Relax, bro.
No, that's Thomas Tuchel.
Shut your mouth. Stop trying to put yourself as underdogs. You're the champions.
All right, stop. We're on Chelsea and Spurs here, yeah? Can we move on? Yeah, Lambs, what are your thoughts on the game?
Do you know what? I think we should definitely win. It should be quite easy. I mean, Spurs have just proven to they're just doing the Spurs, isn't it? Typical bottle jobs, lose 1-2 players out the squad. No Kane, no Reguilon. I don't know, no Oriada. I'm not really too sure what's gone on with that, but they've just gone to pieces. It's clear to see after yesterday's performance, Bale is finished. That is not the Bale that left Spurs to go to Real Madrid. I don't know who that is anymore. Again, Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel, it looks really positive. And I do agree. I feel like this could be a game for Werner to shine. I feel like, how great would it be if he got a couple of goals against Spurs? I'll be so happy. Jim. I'm going for a 2-0, actually. I think, yeah, their defense at the moment is shambolic. It can be got at. The way Tuchel's going to set up, I think he's going to outclass Mourinho.
Wow. Okay, fair enough. Before we continue on to Ram, please smash the like button. There's 80 of you here. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate you all being here. Ram, what we going for? I don't want no salt though, yeah? I want an honest opinion from you, bro. So tell us.
All right. I'll go 3-0 Chelsea.
3-0.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a proper smash and grab. You know what I mean? Like, I feel.
Smash and grab, but
Well, smash and grab's not 3-0.
I was going to say smash and grab,
that
but
makes
3-0.
sense.
United had a smash and grab and it was 4-0. So it could work. It could work.
How am I better at the British vernacular than you? Come on, bro.
It can work. No, it can work. It can work. But wait, bear with me. I think you're not going to dominate. Chelsea aren't going to dominate them. But Chelsea are going to be more clinical and they're going to do more productive stuff with the ball than Tottenham are. That's what I believe. And I think they're going to win 3-0. I think Tiny Wiener's going to get a goal as well.
Ram, he's going to wrap up Dorothy and right back all day long.
Yo, Joe Rogan don't know what they're going to hit. What's going to hit them, bro?
Oh.
Oh dear.
What,
Oh
you did
dear.
what's
Oh
so?
dear.
I'm giving
Cam,
you
what are you saying, bro?
So I reckon
Yeah,
it will
no,
be
it's
a proper
fine. It's
smash
fine.
and
It's
grab.
fine. It's fine.
I actually believe it will be a smash and grab, and Tottenham's going to win 1-0. Unless I missed the last Chelsea game, and I've been trying to watch all of them because I like being able to come at you guys with facts. If it's like the game I saw when Tuchel first came in, and there's that back and forth, left right passing, it's going to be a 1-0 smash and grab for Jose's side. Maybe you guys were a lot better the second game. I didn't see it, but that's what I'm going with. I'm not saying it's gonna be an exciting game. I don't think it will be. I think it's gonna be very cagey.
Cam, you actually you actually hate Chelsea, didn't you? You never ever give us a win. I've noticed.
No, I do. I just I don't hate Chelsea. I just think I said it at the start of the season. I will continue to say what I mean is that there was too many top quality players brought in at the same time on a team that already had a bunch of decent players, and nobody knows how to play with each other. There's no chemistry. Everybody's playing their own game. At least under Lampard, everybody played their own game. Nobody played for the team. It didn't look like at any moment, and I said this, I thought it was going to be a gelling process. It was, but it didn't look like at any point you looked cohesive. It just looked like everybody was out there for themselves playing their own game. Then you saw everything coming out in the media about guys being mad about being played out of position. Ray. So what I'm trying to say is I think the way Jose is going to set up, it's going to be extremely frustrating for you guys because he has no players, right? He's got a lot of injuries. So this is when Jose does what he does. He's going to do a low block with a bunch of really good players and then just be like, son, you're going to get one chance. Finish it. That's it. That's how I look at it. That's what I think is going to happen. I could be wrong.
Bang it.
Could,
yeah.
But otherwise Chelsea will that's the thing. It's going to go either that way or you guys will open them up. KJ's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah. I hear you, bro. I hear you. KJ says Chelsea will win, and then he says 4-1. Leave your judge out of my show, bruv. I don't want it. Take it somewhere else. Take it to Midnight Vibes. We don't want it over here, bruv. Yeah, I know what happens when you say this. We're not stupid. David, what are you saying, my man? Tuchel, the Tuchel lover. What are you saying?
Yeah, of course I'm a Tuchel lover. He's a great manager. Levels above what we were dealing with 3 weeks ago. Levels above.
Fuck it.
You can say whatever you want, but we know. Let's not get into this. Spurs. They're a good team. It's going to be tough, regardless of who's injured, who's not. But I still think Chelsea will win this 2-1. Again, it says we're away. Away is non-existent, and I hate when people are like, "Oh, we're away and we're home." It doesn't exist right now, so it's basically neutral. I think we'll dominate the ball. I think Hudson-Odoi looks fantastic right now. We can get in some good balls. Mount or Havertz. I think Havertz will start this game. I think Havertz is a better fit in the system overall. I don't think Mount had a bad game, but I just think Havertz.
I don't think you're going to get that, David.
I don't think Mount played badly yesterday. I just think Havertz was a better fit in the system, personally.
I don't know. Not against Spurs. They work really hard in midfield, David.
We can bypass that. We can bypass that. Anyway, our midfield's not even focused on that. Our midfield
Anyway,
is Jorginho, Kovacic. So we're gonna win.
Either way, you'll
3-1.
win. I
3-1.
expect you to win, David.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Prime, you're Jose sexual. So what are you going for? Jose sexual or Chelsea? What are we doing? Tell us.
We're putting Spurs in the split 3-0. Easy.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Tell us.
Listen,
Tell us.
you know why?
Tell us.
A week ago, about over a week ago, I kept saying that we're going to get beaten badly and this will get Frank sacked. Lo and behold, this game might get Jose sacked. So it's quite funny. The players aren't playing for him at all.
They're not going to sack Jose.
They will.
I know they won't, but they should, is what I mean.
I think they
the players
will.
aren't playing for him. Look at the Liverpool game. There was just no fight, in my opinion. The last game they played, he got it tactically wrong.
He has too many good excuses with the players being out. You can't let him go.
No. I know that, but again, my thing is, as a manager, get the best out of what you have and show something. And I know he's, I guess, trying. The players clearly aren't good enough, but they also aren't fighting for him, which is worse. So Jose will definitely sit back, try and keep it tight, maybe try and nick on a counter attack. But if we score early, that could open up the floodgates a bit. And the way we play, the way we just keep possession and control the tempo, it's not going to be constant bombardment from us, no, but we will control the game and we will get the 3 goals sparingly at points during the match. So I think 3-0, easy. I'm not scared at all.
All right, cool.
Come back to bite me, isn't it?
I hear you, Prem. No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's nice to hear that from you, Prem, because usually you're scared.
Is he not?
No,
I'm
I'm not scared. Here's the thing.
Go on, who was saying?
Here's the thing. Being a Chelsea fan all my life, I've never been scared playing any team. When we played Barcelona during 2012, I wasn't scared. I knew we'd beat them. Knew we'd beat Bayern Munich. Never been scared. When we got Frank Lampard, I'm not expecting us to beat any Big Six team. So I'm not gonna lie to myself and pretend we're gonna win. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say we're gonna get top 4 or we're gonna beat Liverpool or win the league or whatever, because I know what's gonna happen. So I just accept that we're gonna get beat, and if we get a draw or we get a win, then I'm happy. Now that Frank's gone, I'm confident again. Let's beat anyone. I don't care.
Cool.
Bayern Munich, bring them on.
Can I just quickly say something on the Tottenham thing? Because we as in the football territory, we said this for quite a bit of time. We didn't understand why Tottenham brought in Jose Mourinho. We got the fact, it's the whole idea of winning mentality and all that. If that's the case, why didn't they do a one-year contract instead of a 3 or 4 year contract? It didn't make no sense.
Jose won't come in for a 1-year contract.
Well, that's the thing. Why would Spurs take the risk with the kind of manager that he is? Like, he has a proven history
to win the League Cup, bro. Like, they got to win something, and they're going to win the League Cup. They're going to. I don't know why people keep acting like Spurs aren't the favorite to win it. In my opinion, the Spurs are the favorite to win the League Cup. With Jose Mourinho as your manager, who's lost 1 final ever. Like, I get it. Pep wins it all the time. You bring him in, he wins the League Cup. Everybody's happy for about a year. He destroys your team's morale, and then you fire him. But at least you have some trophies.
I get that, but it's the whole idea of, would you take 1 step forward and then take 2 steps back? Is it really worth it?
Why is it 2 steps back?
Yeah,
because if he destroys the team, then the team is going to get 2 years.
He just destroys the morale. He won't destroy the team. He just destroys the morale. Once he leaves, somebody else comes in and brings it right back up. You saw it with all these.
You have to keep in mind, when you look at Spurs, they've got the stadium, they've got the training complex, they've got the attractive players. You can say Levy is a tight arse and cool, I get that, but they are run really well. The only thing missing is that mentality factor. I've been saying this for the past 4 or 5 seasons. They should have 2 Premier Leagues, but they don't, because they don't have that
They didn't have
they
a good
don't
enough
have that
manager at the
toughness
time.
to get
Kai.
over the
That
line.
was the problem.
But
They didn't have a good enough manager.
yes, also the manager, but it's getting over that line. And if they win 2 trophies this season and say Jose sacked next season, fine. But you can bring in. There are other quality. Brendan Rodgers could take the Spurs job and win them
And
something.
win nothing.
Really?
But why would they? Yeah,
Because I said
Okay, Prime. Let's let boys. Let's let Daniel talk because he's
yeah.
not going to be here for long anyway. And Daniel, you're here.
Yo,
You hear me,
can you hear me? Yeah.
bro? Tell us about the Chelsea and Spurs game. What are you saying? Yeah, I can hear you.
Just to win the game, man. Just need to win the game.
Dan?
Wait, am I still here?
Yeah. Gem's just a bit laggy.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, you're here, bro.
Oh. Yeah, cool. Yeah, just to win the game, man. Literally. I think what the game can do as well is can bring Lampard loyalists to Tuchel's side. Win this game. It's kind of a big game. I mean, the stat I always bring up is last season Lampard won 4 out of 10 against the big teams. This season we've won 0 against the big 6, the traditional big 6. So you win this game, it starts a good cycle. I mean, look, we're 6 points behind Leicester, and Leicester is the benchmark right now.
how many against the Big 6 last season?
4.
Which teams were those?
4 out of 10 games. So Tottenham, home and away.
Arsenal away.
doesn't count.
Man City at home.
Arsenal doesn't count.
No, you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Man City at home as well.
For the sake of this argument, I let Arsenal count in it. But yeah, 4 out of 10 in it. 4 out of 10.
For the sake of boosting Lampard's stat, okay.
For real, literally. And then this season, 0 out of 10.
Anyway.
So yeah. So it's just about winning the game and being like, we need a performance, man, in these big games. Because if you think about it, rhetorical question to the panel, like, when was the last time we faced a big team and put in a very, very good performance that we can be proud of? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to see from our team, especially with Tottenham not playing well. I think Brighton played good football. I think under Tuchel we're showing signs that we can play good football. So we can also cause them problems the same way Brighton did. If you watch the Brighton game, look, Tottenham could not get near them when it came to passing the ball. Like, Brighton kept the ball way better than them. And when we're talking about Tottenham, look, what I will say, just to keep it short and sweet because I'm off, Tottenham fans are entitled. There's an entitlement there, like as if they should be winning stuff. I don't think you should be winning stuff when you haven't shown a track record of winning things. So at the end of the day, the job for Mourinho is to win them the trophy. Once Mourinho wins them that trophy, job finished. It's done. Like, it's completely done. If Mourinho don't win them the trophy, it's hopeless. Like, I think there's, like, yeah, the sense of entitlement, I don't know where it comes from. I think it comes from almost winning the league and being in FA Cup semi-finals. But look, at the end of the day, if you haven't got the job done, you haven't got the job done. So you're not considered, or you shouldn't be considered, a big team. Do you get what I'm saying? What's to say, or why can't we make the argument that Leicester have been a better club for the last 10 years than Tottenham? They've got the Premier League and they've stayed in the division. Let's say last 5 years. So like Tottenham need to really humble themselves.
Consistently got Champions League, though, haven't they?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's the only
I get you, bro.
negative.
I hear you. Chez is with us as well. Chez, Chelsea fan. What are you saying, bro?
Oh, he's saying, I don't know. Everyone's very confident. Imagine with the Arsenal game, we're all going in confident for the game, and then we getting spanked. I know it's Lampard's tenure, and then we've got Tuchel in the door, so it's a bit different now. But I don't know. If I'm looking at Tottenham's form, this could be their perfect game for their resurgence. So as much as for us, it's our resurgence to push on. It is for them as well to turn the corner. So for that reason, I'm going for a draw. But I think it'll be like a 2-2 draw. I don't think it'll be a low-scoring draw. I think both teams will go for it. But I think we'll cancel each other out. Chelsea have to win, in my opinion. But if I'm being real, Tuchel's first big game, if he was to get a draw against Spurs, disappointing overall. But for him, it's a point to move on to the next game with. So we have to win this game. But in reality, I think we'll get a draw. I don't know. Maybe I'm being negative, but
I hear you, bro.
Lampard scarred me, innit?
No. I'm gonna go with a Chelsea win. I think we need to win. We need to get maximum points. We can't afford to be dropping any more points moving forward. And a win would bring us up to 36 points above West Ham, depending on what happens with them against Aston Villa. We just need to keep winning. I think we're going to win 2-0. I think we will
If we
beat
win-
Spurs 2-0.
If,
I don't
if
think
we
Spurs,
win this game,
Spurs are looking that good at the moment.
if we win this game, then we're going on a good. We're going to go on a strong run of form, and it will. In that run, we'll get past Atletico Madrid.
Really? That's a big call, man. They're playing well.
Oh, what?
I wouldn't say
that
that.
Atletico game. The only thing why I was saying we can't win was because of Frank Lampard. I'm confident now.
They're top of the okay. Whatever.
I
This
know-
is why.
no,
This
no,
is why
no,
people
no,
think
no.
I'm a Chelsea hater. This is
No, no,
why.
no, no,
Because I hear shit like this.
Before you go, before you say what you're gonna say,
I didn't say no, but
predictable
again,
cliche
Cam,
statement.
I didn't say
It's
we
Champions
will.
League, innit?
Cam,
So
I didn't say we will beat them. I didn't say we're going to smash them or anything. I'm just saying I'm confident now. I've got my belief back in my team
Okay.
because it stems from the manager.
All right. That's fair. I'll let you
We're
have
probably,
your
we're
belief.
probably getting. We're
He
probably
hasn't,
getting.
he hasn't
Fair
shown
enough.
you anything yet. How can you have
No,
confidence? in the
but
manager?
again, but
No,
he's
like-
He's
better
only
than
been
what-
there for 10 days or so.
Yeah, and it's been a better 10 days than I had
It's
to
a bit- it's
Lampard
a
for
bit
about 18
too early.
months. So.
Yeah, but
New
it's early. It's
manager.
too early to call
Indiana,
bounce.
Hey,
No.
Indiana, you don't. Again, you're one of them English people that don't know the quality of this new manager. Just wait in it. Just
No,
wait.
That's a
here we
bit.
go.
That's a
David.
bit. That's a bit
Who
rude,
did?
David. That's a
No,
bit
no, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
That's
I'm not saying.
disrespectful.
No, what I'm saying is what
No,
I'm
I
saying.
heard
is-
what you
sorry.
said.
No,
I
what
heard
I'm
what you
saying.
said.
No,
Dave,
I heard what you
Indiana.
said.
No,
Don't
Indiana,
talk to me like that again.
Indiana,
Don't talk to me like that again.
When I say
No,
English,
no, no, no,
No,
no,
no, let me
pretty
explain.
much, David. No, pretty much. Fuck you. Don't talk to me like that again.
no, what I'm no,
I'm
the
serious.
comments, no, all
No,
the
that's
English,
fucking
all
rude.
the-
No, fuck
all
you.
the
Don't want to
Eng-
hear it. Don't want to hear it. I'm dipping. Catch you later.
Boys,
Wait, I just want to say, yeah.
what happened? What just happened?
No. What I was trying to say is, how all the English media just aren't respecting him, and like literally because no one really knows who he is. Like, they're
I
just,
think
they're
it's a-
just-
But I
Nah,
think
but
there's a bit of
Indiana-
overhyping here. It's been 10 days, man. Like at the end of the day, like to
It's
say
three-
that you're confident about beating the top of La
Atletico.
Liga, Atletico,
No,
who have
Cam.
no. I'm just saying I'm not saying Prime. I'm not saying you. I'm saying like there's an air of confidence right now. Once again with Chelsea fans, which throws people off again. Like at the start of the season, when everybody, I'm not saying you guys, but there's a new air of confidence that has come, a new wave of we're now gonna kick on and do X, Y, Z. Where because Tuchel, yes, I know Tuchel had a decent track record. He's done decently, not like amazing, but he's done decently at his past clubs. To now then say people are XYZ British or don't understand because they don't watch him or whatever, it is kind of ignorant because you're saying they don't quite get it. And what I'm trying to say is all it is it's 10 days. It's 10 days. It's 10 days.
Alright,
That's it. It's 10
Cam,
days. Like
I
you
think
got to
what,
chill.
what
me-
David was trying to
Cam,
say
me,
was it's the
I'm-
English media, but he didn't mean
yeah,
to say.
exactly.
I think he needs to clarify that with Indiana. Because
Yeah,
Indiana,
no.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
he's misunderstood
Cam,
it. What I'm saying is
I get it.
misunderstood it.
I get
David,
it.
what
I
you,
get
David? Whoa. Boys,
I just
Wait.
I just want to say I publicly want to say I'm
one
sorry
second.
to Indiana.
One second.
if I offend-
David, all you need to do.
I've sent him a message. Don't worry, I've sent him a message. Don't worry. But I just want to.
No,
I
it's
just want
fine.
to.
You need to do that
I
to
just
him,
wanna-
though. David, you got his number, isn't you?
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
his-
I just want to.
Just message him. Just to put
I
it's
wanna-
fine. It's fine.
I
It's
want
fine.
to apologize if I offended him. I didn't mean it like that. I was literally just trying to say that like the English media and all the English people that have seen him over the past 2 games because all they've heard is he's a failure at Dortmund and he's a failure at PSG. That he's an awful manager and all it is a new manager.
No. Even if he was
But David, I don't
successful,
think it's
even if
that.
he was successful,
He wasn't-
it doesn't matter.
Look, when you talk about his time at Dortmund, like the English media are very, very how do you say it? Very narrow-minded because obviously the stuff that Jurgen Klopp did for Borussia Dortmund is like folklore to them, and what they do is they try to downplay the next manager. That you've seen it after Ferguson. They deservedly put Ferguson up there, but they trash every single manager afterward because they can't repeat that same level of thing,
Yeah, that makes
which is
sense.
honestly not fair for any manager at all.
Yeah.
But what
My thing is,
no, but hang on, Prime. What I think Cam's is saying, and I sort of agree with him, it is similar to what you guys said about the likes of Mendy and Chilwell, because the likes of Alonso and Kepa were that bad that you are gassing them overly too high. You know what I mean?
No, but can I say
I'm
one
not.
rebuttal
Well,
to that,
with
Ram?
me,
Can I-
okay,
Ram,
well,
can I say
with
something
me,
quickly, yeah?
yeah.
I get that point, yeah. But the thing is, if we're seeing an improvement, based on the football, not based on the facts of the past, then why would we not want to
It's
up
too,
our expectations?
but Chaz, it's too
But
early.
that's my
It's too
point,
early.
Cam. They're saying they're confident for these games coming up. They're not saying we're going to smack it and we're going to win the league and we're going to do this. They're just saying, based on what we've seen and what we know of him, we are confident going into it.
I
Whereas
hear you.
Lampard, we wasn't.
Listen, I completely
That's
hear
just
you
it.
guys. No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm just saying, based on 2 games.
Let Cam finish, and we're going to move on to the next thing. Yeah,
just like I'm
Go
just
on,
exactly.
go on, Cam.
Yeah, all I'm saying is based on what you've seen in 2 games. Cool, be happy. But like we saw it with. So this is the thing. When a new manager comes in, I'm sorry, it's hard to say that his tactics are being employed right away. Like we saw it with when Ollie came in, and we were still kind of playing the same way that Jose played. The players just had a bit more umph to them. I'm not sure you guys are playing a Tuchel style yet. We don't fully see. It's 2 games. It's a little early. It's all I'm saying to be saying like we're confident that things are going to change. I think
agree.
you have to give it time,
I
and
agree.
then you'll see.
I
You'll
agree.
see after the
I
Atletico.
agree.
After that, you will see truly what you have, and then you can start saying we see things. Give it some time, guys. Saying we're confident, like man, this guy's
Can
been
I
in for
just-
years.
can I-
Tell them go on.
Not me, by the way.
Can I
I
just-
didn't
yeah,
say
can
that.
I just
Just
intervene?
put the record out there.
Boys,
Sorry,
one
Prem.
second. I'm one of the young. I don't think Prime has as well, but I always say that it's too early to judge a manager on 2 games. I've always said that I want to see us against the bigger teams. I want to see how we are in a consistent manner of say 10 to 15 games. I don't just jump on the bandwagon when we win 2 games and think we're going to smash everyone. So I feel like it's certain individuals that might have come out of it, i.e. David. He's a bit gas at the moment with Tuchel being there, but I do get what you're saying. And Ches, I don't think Ches is like that as well to a degree. I hope not. But
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You guys are
You're right.
excited. I get it. I get it.
No,
Yeah, it's just excitement.
my thing is this. Like again, like I've said, I didn't grow up really past or pre-Roman. My footballing memory is what, like 2003, 2004. So when Roman came in, roughly. And I've gone through likes of Jose, Ancelotti,
16 managers.
Conte, even the bad managers people say, and we've still won things. I've had a plethora of world class and top class players at my club, as I do now. I've gone into games, even if they're going up against better opposition, I've still been confident because I have trust and believe in my players, and that no matter what, we will fight and get through it. When Lampard was here, because he's so inexperienced, I had no faith or belief because there is no previous track record I could go to in terms of understanding. With Tuchel, there is a previous track record and understanding. He's not a world-class manager. He's not the best manager in the world. Cool. But there's something there that I can... And obviously, there's a run of games to at least assess it first. But there could be something there that at least I can believe
I hear
in.
that.
We're going to get spanked against it. Cool. But
Boys, yeah. Prime. Let's move on because we it's an hour and 15 minutes. I just want to go through. I'll ask you all a question quickly about the bottom 3, for example. At the moment, it's Fulham, West Brom, and Sheffield United. I'm going to start with Lambs. Who do you think at the end of the 38th game will be the 3 teams that get relegated? From what you can see, I can scroll up a bit if you want as well, just to give you more of a wider spectrum. But do you think it will be what it is now, or do you think it will be some other teams?
I think it stays how it is. The bottom 2, I think West Brom and Sheffield are definitely gone. Depending on what Fulham do, maybe in their next 5 games, and what Brighton do in their next 5, what Brighton and possibly Burnley and Newcastle as well do in their next 5 games as well, that could possibly maybe give Fulham a chance to possibly get out. But I think it stays the way it is, to be fair.
I hear you. Ram?
Yeah, I gotta agree with Lambs. Like the only team I can see getting out of it is Fulham, and even then, it's going to be really, really difficult because the teams above them, then I don't think they're going to drop as many points as the bottom 3. So, yeah, sadly, it's going to be the same at the end of the season.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Cam, what are you saying, bro?
I just want to say I wish Burnley would get relegated again. I'm so tired of them. Fulham have a chance to stay up. They have a small chance because Brighton do have I think I looked at Brighton's run of games. They still have to play United, Liverpool, obviously, and lots of other teams that are good. And Fulham have been unlucky in some of their games. They've created a lot of chances, just haven't finished. And Ariola's made some big mistakes. It's going to be close. The bottom two are set. Like West Brom and Sheffield are going back. I think Brighton could be out. Fulham. I've always said this about Fulham, though. Fulham, if they go down, they'll be back next year. It's just they're in that weird space where they're just a little bit better than Championship, but just not quite good enough for the Prem. That's how I see it. But they have a chance to stay. I do. I will give them a chance.
I hear you. I hear you, David.
I've said it. I think West Brom and Sheffield is gone. The only one I see getting up is Fulham, and I think for anyone it will be Newcastle out of those three. I don't think Wolves are in it really. I think they'll be fine. But because Newcastle are actually bad.
Why Newcastle?
They're actually they're actually just bad. Like they are bad. Like Burnley at least have I said it. Burnley have a better manager and a better squad than Newcastle, comfortably as well. So I don't think Burnley are in that much trouble.
They haven't got better players.
No, Newcastle's got better players.
I'd say Burnley have better players.
Newcastle have goals at least. You need goals.
That's what I'm saying. Newcastle got better players.
Personally, I would say Burnley have a better squad, but that's on me.
No.
Brighton. I think Brighton's have a better manager, so that's fine. Brighton will be okay, and they've been really unlucky with the way they're going. But no, seriously, I feel I'm the only one who properly rates Burnley. I think Chris Wood is fantastic. I think Dwight McNeil is one of the best players in the league.
Chris Wood has how many goals?
And Ben Pope. Ben Pope, is that his name? Nick Pope.
David, I think Burnley. Honestly, David, I think Burnley have 6 players tied for 2 goals as top scorer. Like you can't.
Yeah, no. This season they've had a down year, but I think that people really disrespect their squad. That's just me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Prime, what are you saying?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I zoned out. I don't know. Sorry, I zoned out. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Who's gonna get relegated?
No, I said who's gonna get relegated? Is it the 3 set in stone, or do you expect like Newcastle, Burnley, Brighton to fall into that, or whoever?
West Brom stay up. Burnley get relegated.
Whoa.
I don't want Burnley to.
Okay.
I like him.
Why?
I like Sean Dyche. But Nick Pope's a fraud. To get him out, he's going to get relegated.
Oi, there it is.
Oh, shut up! Don't you start this. Nick Pope's a fraud. Okay, fair enough. Cheers.
If this happens, we're having a conversation.
Short and sweet, Jam. Short and sweet.
Well, he's not. He can't be a fraud. Go on.
We had this conversation a few weeks ago, but I said that bottom 3 will be between Brighton and Fulham. I think Burnley's defense is too good to go down, even though they can't score goals, and Newcastle's attack's too good to go down, even though the defense is leaky. So I think between Fulham and Brighton, but I don't know. It's a tough one. I'll agree with Cam, to be fair. Fulham are one of them yo-yo clubs, isn't it? So they could probably go down and come back. So I think Fulham just might go down. But yeah.
I hear you. I'm going to say West Brom, Sheffield United. I think Fulham will stay up, and I'm going to throw Brighton in there. I think Brighton are going to go down. That's my opinion on it. Pope should be England's number 1 goalkeeper, is what Daniel says. Apparently Chris Wood's at top 10. Are you mad? I don't know what he's talking about there. Why would he be top 10?
I said that Chris
Sean
Wood
Dyche
is a
might
top
be
10 striker in the Premier League.
financially clear. Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Guys, I appreciate you all coming on. It's been an absolute great show. I've enjoyed it, actually. I enjoyed the Prem show. I was meant to go through the second amount of games that were on from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but it will be here all day if I do that. So I can't be doing that. We'll have to do that later in the week. But yeah, guys, you want to shout out your socials, Lambs? Where can people find you?
Yeah, so you can find me here on GNA TV. Yeah, I'm here. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can find me here on GNA TV on Fridays. We do the Chelsea Lady Show. Also do show bits and bobs on his channel called What Now as well. Midnight Vibes on the Football Terrace, and here and there on Monsters stream for Chelsea games, and Instagram. There's my handle over there, and yeah.
I hear you, Ram.
Yeah, you can follow my Twitter, LLB Rams, and I might be posting some stuff on the YouTube, some gameplay. If I have the time, that's the thing. If I have the time, I'll do it.
8-0.
8-0 what?
Oh,
you really want to go there? You really want to go there?
Wait, what? Wait, Rams, did you get put in the split?
Rams got pound.
It's dodgy internet. Dodgy internet. I'm not having it.
Is it Chaz? Chaz's internet? Yo,
No.
I agree.
All right, boys.
I agree as well, Cam. Chaz's internet is
legit. I'm sorry.
How am I bad at FIFA, but you get put in the split?
Wait,
Wow.
boys, come on, I'm trying to finish up this.
Bro.
Stop. Cam, where can people find you, bro?
On Twitter at C_low77. Catch me at Trafford Talk. Previews mainly, and then football tears after the games, all the United games. Also, I'll be on that United show. So, yeah, I'm around. Just follow my Twitter and keep up. KJ, I'll see you on FIFA later tonight.
Cool. David?
my Instagram's just there if you want to follow it. That's really it. I don't do Twitter. So, yeah. That's it. That's literally it. That's all I've got.
It's got a burner account, people. So get adding that up if you want to see David.
Shout out the burner account. Shout out the burner
Prime.
David, I'm going to let people know that's actually you.
David's got a burner account on Twitter. It's called David's Burner Account. Yeah.
But yeah, you can. That's
Prime.
my Twitter. You can find. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my Twitter. You can find me on.
Yeah, it's me. I'm
the Terrace. I'm on Terrace. I'm on Monster CFC doing live streams. Tonight I've got a stream at 8 on KH No Filter Football. At 10, I've got the wrap-up show on Bits and Bob's channel. But yeah, follow me on Twitter for everything, stay up to date. And unlike some people, I'm not getting put in a split on FIFA. So,
yo, you're funny, bro.
What are you saying?
Ches.
Yo, Chesix1, Chesney _English, and that's it. On Football Terrace, and I feature on all these guys' channels. Shout out everyone in the chat. That's it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you all for coming on, and we had 80 of you tuned in with us, and it was a great show. Enjoyed it, really do. It seems like the Prem talk show seems to be grand every week, which is a big plus for us on here as well. So we appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please share it. Do your thing. And if you want to find me, Ads and Sophia, our Twitter links are in the description below. Also, we have a Discord channel as well, so people can jump on there and have a little chat if you want to join. So, yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all coming on as well. And we'll see you again very, very soon.
It's like he's playtime and it's playtime. In the down that they have